you may have known this guy. You may have seen this guy online. He's the soy boy reacting to like Marvel movie trailers. I guess I'll start with, his most famous work. When this movie came out, I mean, he was just like
I used to not fall for stuff like this, but then when I saw this video, it changed my mind.
That you think this is, that you thought this was real?
That this is real.
This is real, yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is about Israel.
Real.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this guy, he's crying, reacting to...
oh, there's no audio?
It's a Katy Perry song that plays, so it's not even him making the noises, so unfortunately. But we decided to check this guy out, and one of the things we came to notice is like he's like the real-life Greg Turkington.
Mm-hmm.
And should we just show the Beetlejuice thing? Should we react to him reacting to the Beetlejuice?
Yeah, I think that was a good one because that was the first one we watched together. Well, obviously we saw the Star Wars one, and that went mega viral. So if you know this guy, you've seen that video probably. Mm-hmm. He was mega viral for it.
Yeah.
So now we watch Beetlejuice, and because, it's great too because I'm excited for the new Beetlejuice. Jenna Ortega's in it.
And
Michael Keaton from
Mr. Mom.
Yeah. Damn, Mr. Mom's a good poll.
Yeah, thank you. Well, everyone wanted to kill Michael Keaton when he was cast as Batman because they were like, Mr. Mom, are you crazy? Kill Michael Keaton. It's also a side note. It's funny how in the 80s, when they didn't like a casting choice, they were rallying to kill the person, where now we have the pedophile Brian Peck who runs free. I mean, that's like crazy. That's how cucked we are as a nation. And I'm not implying anything. It's just an observation. It's a joke. And okay, so let's get into this Beetlejuice reaction. So this guy, I mean, we just got to show you him before.
Yeah, do we want to look at this background, this backdrop he's got going on? Because the gamer chair is like a staple of these kind of guys' room. Like they always have that gamer chair. It always has red. Why do gamer chairs always have red? Red's like, I hate red.
Red's like a power color maybe. They think they're getting a power up quicker. Mario's red. He wears red.
I know, but purple makes me feel juiced too. Purple's like an even higher level. Like in a video game, when red, because red is like the base level thing. Or maybe it's not.
No,
you're purple right. Is like the upgrade.
In Mario Kart, when you're drifting, like the drifting flames change to purple, and that signifies that's the fastest you're about to go. So purple's the highest level. So and in Fortnite, purple guns are like they're rare. They're good guns.
Spyro, the purple dragon.
Yep.
Purple gems are worth the most.
Zelda, the purple rupees are worth 50, not the highest, but not the lowest. So, and then what else we have here? So we've got the Mickey Mouse hat with, this is the guy from, I think House of a Thousand Corpses, the Rob Zombie.
He had a Brett Gelman puppet down there?
Yeah.
Or is that Jesus?
Oh, yeah. Well, this could also looks like Brett Gelman. This is the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Brett Gelman figure series. And then down below is Skeleton from
The Macabre. I don't know. Oh, from Dios de los Ochos or whatever the fuck. What's the Mexican Day of the Dead?
Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
And is this Laura Croft? What is Drive-In? Solo.
And he's got some PS4 games, Last of Us.
Funko Pop, of course. 2 for 1. Yoda and Luke. And Rick and Morty something. And he plays bass, so you know he's quiet but cool.
And you know he's legit too, because none of these DVDs really are the standard size. It's always like some kind of fatter pack. So you know he's got either, series or the collector's edition.
Wait, this is a Rick and Morty game. It's rated M. So, but yeah, he's got the and that's even more powerful because the special edition of games are insanely expensive. He's got that for Switch games. I didn't even know Switch games came in big boxes like that. So anyway, let's this says Eric Butts, by the way. Is this his album?
Well, he covered up the S.
Yeah, Eric Butt. So we cannot confirm if that's him or not.
Is that a Nutty Professor box set back there? What is that? That's the N. Just reminds me. That's the N from Nutty Professor. I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty basic font, but I mean, what does it say? Robin Williams?
The Nutty Professor saga. Is that everything here? Should we get right into this?
Yeah, we can go ahead. Sorry,
it's okay.
I thought you'd like that.
I did.
You didn't even mention his guitar. Fender.
I did. I said he's a bass player, so he's quiet and reserved, but cool.
Nothing gets by you. That's
good. That was dumb. I came back from Ghostbusters. I've had a lot of fun.
He's an alcoholic.
Yeah. I mean, we should just say that right away.
Ghostbusters,
and this explains why he's always crying.
Very, 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 very.
It does, and it explains his glossy-eyed shit all the time.
Because of other trailers coming out, and then I'm in the movie theater, and I'm like, what? No, this what? It didn't even hit the internet yet. And apparently it hit the internet 10 minutes before I left to go to the movies. And anyways, I was able to go, la, la, la. I didn't do la, la, la in the theater. I didn't want to ruin it for people. I have a little trick where I'm kind of
There's
like,
no way he doesn't
I
ruin
know.
it.
But we're here, finally. This is our first look.
I mean, anything.
Say it twice because it's that nice. It might be a little bad if you have to say it thrice. We're going to see the teaser trailer for
Cheeser.
Beetlejuice. Yeah. It's showtime. I should have saved that for when we started the trailer. Maybe I'll do it again.
Isn't he starting it now?
I don't know. He'll start it in a second. But if you missed that part, he said he went to go see another movie. The Beetlejuice trailer was in the 30 minutes of ads before the actual movie, and he thought, I need to do a real reaction to this on my YouTube channel. So then he did the la 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 la, and so everyone thought he had a bomb. So he was kicked out of the movie theater. Anyway, so we'll get to the part where he talks about the.
Well, Beetlejuice is a great movie.
It is.
Beetlejuice.
Watch the trailer. But that'd be amazing. Other than that, though, I know nothing about it. So let's get to it. Let's watch. I do know it starts with.
He like grabs his neck to that phlegm clearance.
Yeah, the gullet grab.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the original town, even.
Well, duh. I mean, why would it take place anywhere else?
He lives in the attic of that house.
Yeah.
She's trouble.
Yeah.
That's his reaction.
He like jizzed.
Catherine O'Hara. Oh, she's trouble.
This song fucking blows.
No.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I bet you Mike Redbar likes it.
Well,
how about that?
Good for him. He's got cancer. Not the original. I like the original song. I hate this remix.
Yeah, no,
for the
I agree.
trailer.
And I hate when they do that because it's like just giving you. The juice is loose. That's RFK.
The juice is loose.
Beetlejuice is my VP. Yeah, he comes every time.
Oh, I forgot. Wasn't he? No, I'm okay. Michael Go. Okay.
He doesn't even say what he's working through.
He just glitched.
Wow, that was way less than I thought it would be, but there was no way I wasn't going to react to that. I'm sorry it was such a short thing to look at and see for you, but there was, what little we got, some greatness, absolute greatness in there. And I'm not just talking Michael Keaton, because of course he looks aged. Not Michael Keaton, but I mean, because they could have made him look the same since he's under so much makeup. But it's interesting that they let him look like he aged. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with that.
I mean,
I love that.
I mean, his commentary is like really just full of that. It's like he looked like he aged, which I'm glad they went with that choice to age the actor who's aged. I mean, that's like literally something Greg Turkington would say. I mean, good gosh. Okay, do you have something to say, or should I go?
Yeah, because it is like a Greg thing. Because he'd be like, you know, Beetlejuice, he's an eternal character, so he wouldn't normally age, but Michael Keaton has aged, and because
so how are the studios gonna work with that?
I do love that creative decision by Tim Burton to make him look aged, make the aged man look aged. Okay,
and for that I give 5 bags of popcorn and a little bit of de-aging serum there. Like that. Okay,
Bet that's going to be a story beat. It's awesome. I didn't really realize. It makes sense, but I didn't realize, I hadn't given it thought to understand it was going to be in the original town, but I loved seeing the original bridge and just that quaint seaside town feeling. I knew Jenna Ortega was going to be Winona Ryder's daughter.
The hair swoop.
He always like swoops his locks over, but he has like half an inch of hair.
He's grown some, but she's still got like the same hairstyle and sense of dress.
Yeah,
and
she's an old woman now.
It's the same character. I'm glad that they kept Beetlejuice with the same costume. I'm glad they didn't change his costume look too much.
I'm glad they didn't make him look like a completely different character as to confuse us.
Like Mr. Mom or something,
Terror and concern of seeing Beetlejuice.
Which they could have done because Michael Keaton didn't play Mr. Mom.
Yeah.
The funeral is interesting. I wonder if it's supposed to be the dad who, that actor, to put it nicely, had some issues. I just, I don't want to get too heavy on the
talking
channels.
about?
Oh, he's talking about the... I'll pull it up.
Oh, the guy that like raped somebody?
Yes, allegedly. Confirmed, allegedly.
Purportedly.
Yeah, Mr. Rooney, yeah.
Oh,
from,
right.
Yeah, this guy.
he did, yeah. Or he got convicted of something, didn't he?
Yeah, he got in some legal
Maybe
trouble.
not rape, whatever.
Maybe it was...
just hanging out with a girl.
Yeah, because these days you can,
I'm only kind of, but so I do wonder if that's the case, which would be the clever thing to do. So it's like that way we don't have to deal with bringing them back. But it was nice to see them.
It's very clever the way they. It's like this is the first time he's ever heard of.
They have a
killing
term
off.
for it. It's called killing off a character.
Oh,
It's existed forever.
Hang on, he's moved in his chair. So, what box set is that?
The Nutty Professor. Because remember, the Nutty Professor was Jerry Lewis, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then they made the Nutty Professor.
Yeah, yeah.
Which was the Eddie Murphy.
Yes, yes.
Back in and Lydia, and now Jenna Ortega, of course, is fantastic.
Oh,
I do wonder if
Night
the old
Train.
Okay.
the guy that was like their interior decorator would be back. That would be kind of interesting. The use of Deo, I mean, they're definitely playing on some nostalgia, but not in a way that it felt too nostalgia-baity.
That's a good one.
So,
Yeah, that's
It's nostalgia, but not nostalgia.
Yeah.
But still nostalgia at the same time it isn't nostalgia.
it was incredibly nostalgic, but not like too nostalgia baity. I mean, I nostalgia baited to it if you saw me reacting to it.
And by the way, it's pure nostalgia. Everything, like he said, it's in the same town. It's the same characters. It's the same villain.
Jenna Ortega is the only thing different.
That's it.
That's it, yeah. And the funeral for the guy.
Well, no, but even the main
shit,
characters
sorry.
die at the beginning of the first one. So it's like even there's some death at the start of the movie.
What if Alec Baldwin, to actually commentate on the trailer, what if Alec Baldwin killed Rooney, you know, on accident like he did on the set of the movie Rust, which I'm still holding out to see. I can't wait to see Rust. All right, anyway, we want to keep going. Yeah.
I mean, it looks great. Again, we didn't see a lot, but the tone, the vibe, and the visuals, 1,000% fantastic. I got high hopes. Very excited to see a trailer for this, a full trailer. And of course, I'm going to be there day one because what am I, an idiot? Plus, that doesn't mean you're an idiot if you don't. I'm sorry. I don't know why I chose the word idiot. I've had a lot of adult drinks and it's late.
You always do.
Porn water,
you know, what
adult
am I,
drinks.
A guy who doesn't love movies as much as Eric Butts does. Do you think Tim Burton's going to bring back that magic? Because I feel like he's been getting back to old Tim Burton a little bit here and there lately. So, and Wednesday was a pretty good return to form.
Hasn't done anything in 15 years.
I know, I was gonna say that was based on like nothing. That was a shot in the dark.
The good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And of course, you can, what else do I say here? Oh, and remember, we will get through this. We will get through this together.
So that's a good taste of who that guy is.
I love the ending or the comment about like, because Tim Burton is doing a sequel to one of his first movies, he's like, yeah, he's like going back to the classics. It's like, yeah, that's the fucking movie, idiot. But we love Eric Butts. We joke on him, but we truly, I mean, he's kind of an admirable guy.
Are we watching any more of him? We're done.
Yeah. You want to do the Disney one or the Howard Stern one? Which one do you want to?
Let's do the Disney real quick because we're just going to show the
timestamps. Hey, everybody, are you ready to ride?
Okay, so this is his Disney World solo trip, part 1. It's 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
And so we were kind of watching a little bit of this yesterday. And by the way, no dislikes. So that's
no dislikes, and we'll like it.
So so this is hilarious. He just gets drunk the entire time at Disney World. I think it starts an hour and a half. Yeah, lynchy margarita, limoncello margarita, Epcot is beautiful, Moroccan mule, impossible beef hand pie, La Vie en Rose martini, Bayou cocktail,
a little bit of Germany.
Yeah, La Cava del
Tequila. I mean, it reminds me of, have you ever seen this guy? He's like a day drinker. He reviews cigarettes and beer. So his videos are like the dip guy, but he's like, hey, how's it going, everyone? Today it's 2 p.m. and I'm gonna go day drinking and smoking cigarettes in a public park. It's like that. It's pretty much what he's doing. Yeah, no, the alcohol this is an alcohol fueled.
Yeah, so that's just an important thing to keep in mind as we go along this journey now. So we'll get to the Star Wars one now.
Yeah. This is just like the classic one that he is known for. So we can just show you, because this is the Hitler. This is what they did the Hitler edit too. So he has his
Click
lightsaber.
on for movie review, out my Patreon for other kind of movie reviews, old, new, everything in between, and Let's Plays. Lots of it's free over there if you want to check it out by looking up
Let's
the
Play.
or use the link in the description below. And I am so channeling the Micro Machines man because I'm ready to get to this. I'm refreshing.
At this point, he was talking so damn fast, we just had to speed it up.
Well, you were convinced he's on Adderall, too.
Yeah, no, he's got to be on a little bit of it, or
I will say,
Vyvanse.
never mind. I was going to say that maybe when you're drunk, it's a little similar to his drunkenness.
Oh, okay. An excited drunk. So maybe, but he clearly drinks all the time. Look at this like yearbook headshot. This beautiful, glorious.
I mean, yeah, he always looks like he's about to cry.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, we'll get to the 3PO.
By the way, sorry, one time.
Yeah.
One pause. Everybody knows the rules.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the shot is. It can be the most unimpressive shot ever, and he's crying. Like, he'll just see somebody running through a field, and it's like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like, Rey, like, uses her lightsaber, and he's, like, crying. Yeah, that tiny jump.
Feeling. The force brought us together.
Hey, yo, what? Shit.
Man crying.
It's like obvious. Like Kylo Ren was obviously going to be in the movie.
I know.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We love that sound.
He can't even. What even happens?
I was saying that's the sound that the ships make when they shoot the bullets.
Yeah.
They shoot the lasers.
The blaster.
God!
The Millennium Falcon.
Jesus!
It's your undoing.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Tear.
Taking one last look, sir.
Oh no! No!
My
What?
friends.
Are they gonna wipe? What?
This is delirious.
I know.
To go. I mean, I'm literally crying from watching.
I know, just watch. This is Tucker Carlson's son. Wait, what? What was that? It's like a dog.
Oh, they're in the throne room!
Oh, they're in the throne room. I mean, the funniest thing is that this movie sucked so bad. It's like seriously top 10, one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
You know what's really funny about it? This movie came out like 6 years ago.
I know. Yeah, that's true. Well, this video is 6 years old.
I know.
Okay.
I was just joking.
Yes.
He's just late to the.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I can't even process everything I just saw. I avoided looking at that ship shot they released earlier today so much. And the Star Destroyers coming out of the ice. And what was the white room? Kylo and Rey were in destroying something together. And then Kylo like walking through the water and appearing out of the mist thing. And it's definitely the Death Star. And we're in the throne room. And oh my. The B-Wings, the Y-Wings, they're all back. The Resistance is growing. New dialogue from Luke, I think. New dialogue from Leia. Happy birthday, Carrie Fisher, by the way. Oh my God. I can't believe it. It's happening, man. I don't want the saga to end. I know we're going to get lots of other great stuff, but I mean, this has meant so much to me through my entire life. Like, I am who I am today because Star Wars shaped me in so many ways. I think we're going to get a very appropriate.
What was the other thing he said? Was it in this video when he says something like, again, really obvious, where it's like, you know, oh, when he's like, you know, they're implying that Anakin was trained by the Emperor. And it's like, that's something we've known since the original trilogy.
Yeah,
like, he just doesn't know that about Star Wars. He's the biggest fan.
Yeah, let me see when he says that. I don't know if it's in this one.
The tickets are selling out like crazy for opening weekend. Just so you know, they came out like they do every year. They came out at 8 o'clock. I know everybody thought it was when the trailers dropped, but good luck getting your tickets.
I mean, this is crazy. Like, I imagine him like when his first child is getting born, he's just like sitting there like on his phone or something. But then it's like a new Star Wars screenshot drops, and he's like,
I think he'd get equally excited for a kid because I think he's emotional, but that's still not good.
Yeah.
You know, you want the kid to be more emotional.
Yeah. Not even on the same level. You'd want a huge difference between the kid and the movie. He's always going again.
I've never cried or been this excited about anything.
I know.
Like my whole life.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty excited when I got like a GameCube for my birthday, but not to the point where I was like, yeah, I did not cry. In fact, this is evil of me, but I got Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube and it was rated T, and my mom had said I can't play rated T games, which is why I asked my dad to get it for me. And so after I opened it up, I like held the box in front of her face like long enough so she could see the T-rated game. So I was like, go ahead, tell me I can't play this game. Like I held it out long enough for her to comment on it being rated T. And I was like, so what? It's Spider-Man. And so then I got to play it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been exciting.
Do we want to look at the Howard Stern thing?
Yeah, because that's commenting on this, right?
Yeah.
This video.
I believe so.
So he has been a lifelong, I won't say anything else, but he's been a lifelong Howard fan apparently, which just probably isn't true.
I know. Well, that's crazy too, to imagine this guy liking like anything that Howard Stern says or does is...
I mean, I'd be honored if Howard made fun of us on,
on
the show. It actually wouldn't even be offensive either on any level because he's washed. So if Howard Stern, threw Goontopia on the show.
Take a look at these guys, Robin. This is what kids are doing nowadays. They're just...
Oh no, you crazy Howard! You talking about the Goon Bros again?
Well, the thing I don't understand is that and I'm not Howard Stern now. I'm
the Jewish kid from the Jewish gritty kid.
So apparently,
life is all about doing a radio show for Robin and your friends and your mother.
Why? Because life is about making Robin happy. What was I gonna say about it? Oh, just how people do their radio shows from home or some gay shit like that. Anyway, here's him. Howard Stern roasts me over Star Wars.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a special video that I've never done before. Never honestly.
Why is he unsure of himself?
I have a very special reaction for you today. So, as you know, I'm very passionate about Star Wars, especially the Skywalker saga, and that's been my entire life.
Wait, are we watching the same video?
No, it's different.
So I just want to say that I have been a long-term Howard Stern fan, and I think it's adorable they keep calling me kid.
By the way, it's adorable they keep calling me a kid. Well, it's because you're acting like a kid.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing you put out into the universe is that you're 12.
Right. Yeah, you watch trailers and review Funko Pops, and you're all out of Funko Pops.
That's why. I mean, that should make you feel sad.
He's a kid who drinks alcohol. He's like, what's that kid, Richie Rich, but he's poor. So pouring himself a drink of alcohol so he can act like a kid to watch Star Wars.
40. So I still feel like a big kid sometimes because I can tap into that, I'm an adult when I have to.
Imagine saying that. I tap into my kid.
I can tap into that.
Terrestrial days, I'd go sit out in my car because I didn't have a radio in my house, my apartment at the time. And then when he made the switch to Sirius, I signed up as soon as I heard about it. And I was there for the test show, before it was an official show. In those early days where they didn't even take commercial breaks. Obviously, I'm going to be back in a hardcore Howard mode now. That being said, they did actually...
Hardcore Howard? I've never heard that before. That's hardcore Howard.
Of course, they did kind of crap on it and everything. And honestly, if anything, I kind of wish they'd crapped on me a little harder. They pretty much only went for the nerd, which, yeah, absolutely, and virgin element. And it's like, okay. And Robin was asking about what shapes me in the office for watching this, or who am I? How did it shape me into what kind of fan? They're gonna give me so much shit. This is gonna be epic.
Well, who is he? What is he?
I think we're gonna get a very
What the hell? Who is this young man?
It didn't sound like that.
It didn't sound as good as that.
Shouldn't.
And if this kid ever loses his virginity,
Howard.
I don't even think this
She's like the gayest.
Howard.
Okay, Howard.
Okay, Howard.
Neville Papperman's dad.
Literally.
And if this
Howard.
kid ever loses his virginity,
Howard.
I don't even think
Well, his head will come off.
I think he was sitting in a puddle of his own jism after he saw that thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Crazy about
Well, when like C-3PO says, "I'm just saying goodbye to my friends,"
It's making him cry.
Just think.
No.
And he started crying again. Like,
at the same spot.
Yeah.
Sad.
Howard.
And the C-3PO moment.
Taking one last look, sir.
They're wiping him, essentially.
Yeah,
I mean, who?
You should be able to make that many like micro expressions within like a 3-second
Yeah.
range.
It's like we're going through a camera roll. And also, since he's just listening to the video, who cares about C-3PO? Who went into it being like, oh my gosh, I heard they're going to kill C-3PO.
Yeah.
Like, I was fine with Han Solo, I was fine with Luke, but C-3PO.
I know.
Oh boy.
Poor kid.
Oh, poor
Mark
old
Hamill
man,
weighed in
old
on this
woman.
guy. He said, "Why would anyone ridicule someone so passionate?"
My lord.
Yeah, I love that. Get on my
Why
lawn.
would anyone ridicule someone so passionate?
His little tongue at the end too, like he's a little.
It's because he's putting it up on the internet for people to see.
I'm just reading how we haven't made much
Howie.
progress on science and math scores in schools. Now
That's
I
where you're
understand
wrong.
why.
Oh, no. That's absolutely
By the
wrong,
way,
Robin.
my
I'm the
phone-
opposite of that.
He right now is watching.
Why? What do you do that's math or science?
Yeah.
Because you watch a movie with science fiction?
Using the geometry to figure out how many Funko Pops can fit on one Target shelving unit.
Okay, is that...
Yeah, that's probably where it peters out. Maybe we can go to the end to see if there's anything else.
This is very crazy, though. Just that this guy...
exists and
Well, I just can't believe... I mean, I think, like I was telling you yesterday, I think people really can get themselves worked up to a level that they can react to stuff like this. And it really is like a mental illness. And I mean, I know we just subscribe to him. We're giving him thumbs up. We like him. But unchecked, this creates a crazy person.
Yeah.
These behaviors. And and like even listening to an interview and responding as if they can hear you.
Right.
And like starting to talk and then they start to talk
So he
again and
silences.
you
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
for them to finish their point instead of just pausing the video.
Right. Yeah, no, I totally agree. There's something off about this guy. And it goes beyond just the being an alcoholic and drinking while he's recording. It's the whole setup behind him. I mean, he had the box set, whatever.
Professor.
Yeah. I want to see what he says when he's back in his main studio, if he's got anything interesting to say.
I wish they crapped on me harder.
Be a part or be on or somehow be a part of that show. And even if this is kind of how I would have imagined it would happen. I mean, you know, at one point in my life, I'd hoped maybe I'd be a guest as a filmmaker or whatever, but I do low-key stuff nowadays, you know, like stock footage, that kind of stuff. That was just so cool, and it's so adorable. And I do, and don't get me wrong,
Okay, so
you know, I got to give them a little bit of...
If this guy worked in if this guy worked in the film industry, I couldn't even imagine if he's like, "Hi, I'm the lightings guy who's going to be working with you. I've worked on Star Wars." Oh my gosh! Like, if he cries at like everyone he meets and stuff. I mean, it sounds like he at least had a job that he liked and all that stuff. But he is like crazy. But it would be if you watched a lot of porn and started thinking you should make porn or something. I don't know. You know? Yeah, he's like
you watch Cooking Channel.
you watch Cooking Channel.
You watch Cooking Channel, then you become a chef. You know, you think you're a chef all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So that's what this guy does. He loved movies. And it's got to start somewhere, but you know, stock footage. Come on.
Well, he says he does that now. It's like he's low key now, which I don't know if that means. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means he got fired for crying. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about Mr. Butts, Eric Ass?
No.
Eric Ass Butts. See you later, little boy. Check him out.
Subscribe to him.
Give him some love. So
that's how we get off the hook for everything. We just make fun of somebody, and then we go subscribe to them.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like at least we're doing something that actually matters for him.
We ended on like this guy's mentally ill and should probably be monitored by someone. But they go, but subscribe to him anyway. So
a mentally ill alcoholic.
Yeah.
Who acts like a 12-year-old boy.
So that's why you should subscribe to him. Those are the 3 reasons of subscription.